Okay, good afternoon sa ako ang mga estudyante. I am posting the link of our live stream sa inyong group chat. Okay, I hope makalagin mo in a few minutes kay mag-start na ta sa atohang week 6 online class November 9, 2020. Okay? Good afternoon, Miss Payog. Again, ang atoang group chat sa Facebook Messenger is open para maka-participate mo. So I hope nga nakita to ninyong video link nga akong gi-post for our week number 6 nga topic entitled Ethics and Logic. Okay, so good afternoon, Mr. Abian. Thank you for logging in and joining our class. So I will be posting the questions. So I hope nakita mo sa video. Okay, so question number 1. Explain what critical thinking is. And question number 2. Why is logic considered as an art? And then question number 3. Why is logic considered as a science? And lastly, question number 4. Okay, so personal answers na ya, dili magpares-parehas sa answer. So in 50 words, explain in your own words why you are a critical thinker. Okay? So we have comments here from okay, so Mr. Abian, yes, part 1 po to siya. Ang part 2 para sa atong week number 7, which is next week. Ako na itong i-post kaya po ng link sa part 2. Okay? So, questions are posted already sa live chat. Okay? So, kinsa una maka-answer kay para ato ading ma-record and mabutangan ng grade. And then katong wala sa live stream, I'll be posting the questions sa inyong group chat. Okay? So, pwede na mo maka-start og answer. Either sa live stream or sa messenger. So again, question number 1. Explain what critical thinking is. Second, why is logic considered as an art? And third, why is logic considered as a science? And lastly, number 4, in 50 words, explain in your own words why you are a critical thinker. Okay? Different ang atong mga explanations nga nung critical thinkers ta. Okay? So, dili dapat magparehas ang inyong wordings. Okay, good afternoon, Miss Abis. So, Miss Abis, we have already questions posted. So, I hope mansira na ninyo within our time limit. We are only until 6 p.m. Okay? So, first, we will read from our live stream the answer of Miss Apple Kablenda. Okay, thank you, Miss Apple Cablenda. So her answer is that critical thinking, a combination of reason thinking, openness to alternatives, and ability to reflect, and a desire to seek truth. Okay, so thank you, Miss Apple Rose Cablenda. And then we have here from Jay Mahayag. The word critical refers to careful judgment or judicious evaluation. Okay, so where is the word thinking? So, dili pa siya full answer sa question number 1. So, dili pa nato mag-grade and ma-record. Okay, so wala pa yung nag-answer sa atong group chat. So, let us go back sa atong live stream. And then, sa number 2, because it is metaphor for life, can be used to show general principles, truths, and values. Okay. So, please, i-appeal po dun sa nga question number ang inyong gi-ansiran para dali ra nako ma-record. Okay? And then, thinking, on the other hand, is a mental activity to produce. Okay, so that is from Miss Kablenda. And then kang J is not yet complete. So we will proceed to Axel Abian. Okay, explain. Okay, the word critical refers to careful judgment or judicious evaluation. And thinking, on the other hand, is a mental activity to produce thoughts. Okay, so Axel Abian, ito ka na i-record ang imong question or answer sa question number 1. Okay, who else we have here? Also, critical thinking is analysis of facts to form a judgment. Okay, that is from Axel Abian. And also critical thinking. Okay, so let's go to Miss Payug. Critical thinking is analyzing and evaluating information gathered from or generated by observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or communication as a guide to belief or action. Okay, thank you, Miss Payug. And then we have the continuation sa answer ni J. Mahayag. The word critical refers to, okay, so same answer. Okay, J. Mahayag. So, graded and recorded na. Then, we have here Miss Apple. Logic as a science seeks to discover rules that distinguish good reasoning from poor reasoning. Rules that are then simplified and systematized. Okay, thank you, Miss Apple. Then, siya number 2 and number 3. So, question number 4 na lang imo kulang, Miss Apple. So, who else ang naka-answer? Okay, from Ms. Abukay, critical thinking is an ability to think clearly and rationally. Understanding the logical connection between ideas, it requires you to use your ability of reasoning. Okay, thank you, Ms. Abukay. So again, please i-appeal sa inyong live chat kung unsa nga number ang inyong i-answeran kay magtampo-tampo man karon. Okay, so Miss Abuka is finished with number 1. Then from Mr. Axel Abian, so why is logic considered as an art? Because art is logic. Seeks to apply those discovered rules to rational discourse. Okay, Abian. And then from Arbis, critical thinking. Okay. So daghan kay ko nakita diri wrong spelling sa mga word nga thinking. Wala nang letter G sa thinking. So T-H-I-N-K-I-N-G ang spelling. So dili siya thing, then king na yun. Okay? So wala ang isa ka letter G. Okay, so Miss Abis, nanay answer sa number 1. J. Mahayag sa number 2. Logic is considered to be the art because it concerns the arrangement of ideas. It's about representing something subjective. Logic seeks to apply those discovered rules to rational discourses or arguments. J. Mahayag. Okay. But I am waiting sa inyong answer sa question number 4 kay dili na magpares-parehas. Questions 1 to 3, parehas ra inyong answers. So sa number 4, diha na gid makita to ang inyong ability to think sa inyong mga answers o ability to reason nganong critical thinkers mo. Okay? So I'm waiting sa inyong answer sa question number 4. Okay, dito na to makita inyong ability to think and ability to reason. Okay, so Mr. Abian, na siya answer sa number 3. Logic considered as science because science, logic seeks to discover rules of reasoning. Okay. Then from Mahayag also, number 3, because many scientists use logic to show the relationship between the part of an idea and the whole idea. As a science, logic seeks to discover rules of reasoning. Okay, thank you. Then we have answer of question number 4 from Ms. Apple Cablenda. Okay, so relevance of arguments and ideas. And so man isumpay nila. Okay, so nadiri. As a critical thinker, have a mix of attitudes, skills, and habits that set them apart from sloppy thinkers. Maybe I consider myself as a critical thinker that can determine the importance and relevance of arguments and ideas, recognize, build, and appraise arguments, identify inconsistencies and errors in reasoning, approach problems in a consistent and systematic way. Okay, so finally, nanay naka-answer sa question number 4. Thank you, Miss Cablenda. So you are already done with the 4 questions. So mag-wait na lang ka sa ato ang assignment. So let us read the answers of your fellow classmates. So Payog, number 2. Logic arises from human nature. Then all human beings have spontaneous logic. Okay. So, Miss Payog, sa question number 2, spontaneous logic. And from Miss Abukay, logic as an art seeks to apply the principles of reasoning and to analyze and create arguments, proofs, and other chains of reasoning. Okay, thank you, Miss Abukay. Then, answer niya sa question number 3, logic as a science seeks to discover rules of reasoning. Okay, thank you. So, recorded na ang third answer. Sir, dili masigo ako answer sa 4. Okay, pwede ra dito i-post nimo sa ato ang messenger or pwede dire putol-putol lang sa atong live chat. Ato rang basahon. Pareha sa style ni Miss Kablenda. Iyahang giputol-putol ang iyahang number 4. Okay, so okay na si J Mahayag. Sa iyang number 4, yes, I am because I judge my own mental activity and being a critical thinker. You will be indifferent in terms of real life situation, just like solving a big problem. What I need to do, what will be the cause, and the output. Being a critical thinker, I will always question myself, how and why. Just like now, I was thinking why I am a critical thinker. Okay, so kung nga pa siya question is, dito na siya mosulod sa previous topic na to, which is katong metaphysics. Okay? I-question nimo why you are a critical thinker. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Mahayag. Kompleto na yung mga answer. Wait na lang ka para sa ato ang assignment later on. And then from Mr. Abian, sa iyang question number 4 nga answer. Yes, I am a critical thinker because as a student, I'm always think my motivation and goal in life and why I think that I am critical thinker it because I can manage myself to think clearly and rationally of my connections between ideas that will object of best conclusions that I have. Okay. Okay, so record na nato ang kang Mr. Axel Abian. Complete na and then mag-wait na lang ka sa ato ang assignment later on. Then from Miss Labis, so number 2 niya nga answer. I mean Miss Abis. Logic as science 6 to the okay, so pareha. So ako sa record. Then from Miss Payug, I am not a critical thinker because I am not good enough or I'm lack of skills about critical thinking. My response is not good like the thinker. I'm not good in critical thinker. Okay, so Miss Payog, for you to be able on question number 4, you only prove that you are a critical thinker. You admit that you are not a critical thinker. Pero sa pag-admit nimo nga dili ka critical thinker na ka. Okay? So nasabtan nimo ang imong kaugalingon which is very good. Okay? So na-analyze nimo ang imong kaugalingon. You question yourself. Then you were able to give answer sa katong problema nimo as not being a critical thinker. Okay, so that is very good also, Miss Payog. Again, by answering question number 4, you prove that you are a critical thinker. Okay, so that is already recorded, Miss Payog. Okay, so naka-answer na ba ka sa number 3, Miss Payog? Murag wala pa kayo nakita nimo sa imong answer sa question number 3. Okay, so kailangan pa kayo isa, Miss Payog. At ang answer sa question number 3. Then we have here from Miss Abis, answer from question number 3, because it shows the relationship between the parts of an idea and the whole idea. Okay, thank you, Miss Abis. Sana lang kulang kang Miss Abis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are only 6 participants na akong na-record. So let's go back to sa atong Facebook Messenger. Basin na naka-answer dito uban. Okay, so dili pa kompleto ang answer ni Miss Vallescas. So dili pa nako ma-record kay yang gi-mention lang is critical thinking refers to logic. Then what is logic? So dapat complete ang thought nga mahatag before nako ma-record and mabutangan og grade. So that is from Miss Vallescas. So please encode your answers again, katunang complete sentence para ato ang ma-record and mabutangan o grade. Okay, so we have here from Mr. Galendez. So diretso niya 4 ka-answers. So let me read the answers of Mr. Galendez. Critical thinking is the analysis of facts to form a judgment. The subject is complex and several different definitions exist, which generally include the rational, skeptical, unbiased analysis or evaluation of factual evidence. And then so number 2, logic is a science, an art of reasoning well. Logic as a science seeks to discover rules of reasoning. And logic as an art seeks to apply those rules to rational discourse. And that it because it shows the relationships between the parts of an idea and the whole idea. The scientific method is a rational, logical thought process that is used to figure out facts and truths. All of the answers must be able to be proved. And lastly, number 4 from Mr. Galendez. I can think clearly and rationally logical connections between any ideas. It gives me the opportunity to analyze things first, given to any such things to what may its function or what may be its odd, keeping it precise and finding out the possible results to any situation. Okay, so according to Mr. Galendez, he is a critical thinker because he can think clearly. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Galendez. So recorded na ang imuhang answers from question number 1 to question number 4. Galendez. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have here from Miss Abaw. Dichi Aira. Critical thinking is the intellectually disciplined process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and or evaluating information gathered from or generated by observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or communication as a guide to belief and action. So question number 1 siya nga answer. So kulangan lang ka 2, 3, and 4. So let me record your answers. So question number 1. Then from Miss Balatero. Okay, so same answer. So critical thinking is the analysis of facts to form a judgment. The subject is complex and several different definitions exist which generally include rational, skeptical, and biased analysis or evaluation of factual evidence. Okay, so Balatero. Again, nag-wait ko sa inyong answer sa question number 4 kay Kasagara answer sa questions 1, 2, and 3. Parehas-parehas. Okay? So, recorded na ang kang Miss Balatero. Kung ako na siyang gibutangan og approve, so meaning naka-record na. So here we have Mr. Glenn Susie. Critical thinking is the intellectually disciplined process of actively, okay, so parehas ra. So let me record this. Susie. Glenn. And then from Amper, Jessica. Critical thinking means the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. Okay, thank you, Miss Umpers. Anyone answer? Again, I am waiting sa inyong answer sa question number 4. So we have here from Miss Payot, critical thinking. Okay, so again, parehas, but I will also grade this and record. Miss Payot. And then from Miss Abaw. Okay, logic can be considered an art because unlike mathematics and the empirical sciences, it's about representing something subjective. Typically, when people say something is logical, they mean it makes sense to them or that there's a pattern or reasoning they can follow. Okay, thank you, Miss Abaw. Then from Miss Valiescas, logic considers science because logic is okay, discovered rules and reasoning. Valiescas. Okay, so who else? Okay, from Miss Amper, because logic arises from human nature, then all human beings have spontaneous logic. As art, logic is the tool of sciences. It is called ars artium, the art of arts. Okay, so thank you, Miss Amper. Nag-research gini siya sa iyang answer. And then from Miss Balatero, logic can be considered an art because, okay, so same answer sa previous na inyong classmate. So, ito ko na i-record from Miss Balatero. Then from Miss Valiescas again, I considered myself. Okay, Miss Valiescas, sa number 3, naka-answer na ka? Let me review. Wala pa mo number 3, Miss Valiescas, pero I will read your answer sa question number 4. Okay, I considered myself as a critical thinker because I always think what my future. Okay, to prioritize first my goals before everything else. Okay, so number 3 na lang. Miss Valiescas, ang wala pa rin mo na answeran. And then from Miss Amper, science is a systematic study of some aspect of the natural world that seeks to discover laws, regularities, principles by which God governs His creation. Logic as a science seeks to discover rules that distinguish good reasoning from poor reasoning. Rules that are then simplified and systematized. Okay, thank you, Miss Amber. Okay, kulang lang ni Miss Amber is ang answer sa question number 4. Then from Miss Payat, Logic is considered as an art because it applies the principles of reasoning to analyze and create arguments. Okay, Miss Mayot, dana sa 1 and 2. Then from Miss Abaw, scientists use logic because it shows the relationship between the parts of an okay, so same sa uban answer. So, Miss Abaw, number 4 na lang ang kulang. Then from Balatero, okay, same answer sa uban. Still, it will be recorded. Again, kung nanay thumbs up, meaning na record na siya. Okay, Glenn, Susie, logic is the science and art of reasoning well. Logic as a science seeks to discover rules of reasoning. Logic as an art seeks to apply those rules to rational discourse. Okay, Susie. Okay, so kamulog pasulat sila sa group chat. Tarang to balik sa ato ang live messenger kung nanapay naka-answer dito. Okay, from Miss Abis, critical thinking means correct thinking in the pursuit of relevant and reliable knowledge about the world. So again, ang inyong spelling sa thinking, please check. So from Abis. And then Richie Payog, 4. Okay, science seeks to discover rules that distinguish good reasoning from poor reasoning rules that are then simplified and systematized. So, Miss Payog. So, number 3, okay, complete na si Miss Payog. And then from Miss Abukay, I am a critical thinker. When having talked with someone, I talk back and construct thoughts, weighing if it's right or wrong. I have creative and original ideas. I easily got curious of things. Okay, so thank you, Miss Abukay. So complete na si Miss Abukay. Thank you. So wait na lang ka sa ato ang assignment later on. So kinsa pa diri ang wala? Let me just put emojis para makabalo ko kung asa ko nag-stop pag-read. Okay? So let us go back to Messenger. Okay. Who is this from? From Umper. When he or she doesn't react immediately on things, especially on social media. So, sumpay ni siya. Miss Umper. Then from Miss Payot. Logic considered as a science because logic shows the relationship between parts of an idea. Okay, so there are still writing. So, natanap to inyong answers. Okay, you are welcome, Miss Abukay. Wait na lang ka sa ato ang assignment para sa week number 6. Okay, so we still have about 33 minutes. 28 minutes. 22 minutes, 38, 48, 58. Okay. 20 minutes plus para sa inyong mga answers. So, let me count kung pila ka buok ang naka-participate sa atong Facebook Messenger and YouTube live chat sa ilang answers. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 participants sa 35 ka mga enrollees. Okay? Okay, so na-question ni Abian, sir, katong 7 threads o inyo na dapat gisend dito sa akong email ad ang inyong answers sa 7 threads. Diba? I-expand ninyo ang idea to. Then, report mo sa ganahan ninyo nga topic sa week number 5 nga assignment. Okay, Mr. Abian, deadline at 2 is this week. Okay? This week ang deadline sa week 5 nga assignment. Okay? Sige, so Friday na to deadline sa inyo ang week 5 nga assignment. Okay? So deadline for week 5 assignment plus ba ng Friday? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. November 13. Okay? So muna siya katong kay nangatana si Mr. Abian if kanusa ang deadline sa week 5 assignment. So deadline will be on Friday, November 13, 2020 sa week 5 nga assignment. Okay? So send pud ko sir kay Abian. Okay? So send lang mo kay ako na siya muanog kuan sumpay na ko inyong video pa rin po sa YouTube sa inyong group chat. Okay, so na ba tayo answer sa group chat? Okay, nana. So daghan na ni siya. So from Jamel M. Lagumbay, critical thinking. So critical thinking is the analysis of facts to form judgment. Okay, so pareha sa uban, but I will still record this. I am waiting sa imong answer sa question number 4 kay personal answers. Dili pareha sa questions number 1, 2, and 3 nga magparehas-parehas ra. Okay, so Jamel Lagumbay, question number 1 answered, graded and recorded. Then from Miss Balatero, okay, I consider myself as critical thinker. I can think clearly. I can analyze well. It gives me opportunity as well. I can consider critical thinking as the ability to actively consider arguments to the alternative. I think that there is often a clear divide between the people who can do this and those who won't. Okay, so asa man gikan ninyong source, marag nagparehas na mo. Again, in your own words ning number 4. Dili kay gi-research lang sa Google. So let me search sa Google nagparehas. Again, ang answer niya sa question number 4 is sa inyong kagalingon nga words. Okay, so klaro kay diri nga sa Google ra o. Okay, so automatic naka-answer si Google. But I am asking for your own words, not from Google. So, unsaon mo yun na to? Okay, nag-expect ko answer niyo sa number 4 in your own words. Dili words from Google. Okay? So, from Hahalya, critical thinking is to think or analyze clearly in order to give a judgment. Again, take note sa spelling sa word nga thinking. Wala na siya Usara ka letter G. Okay, Hahalya. Recorded ang number 1. Again, so kinsa to nag-answer nga parehas ni Miss Balatero. Please send your answers kanang from your own words. Okay, again, dili gikan sa Google. Kinsa pa tong kaparehas answer ni Miss Balatero. Okay, so dili pa na ko i-record. And then from Miss Abaw, I consider myself as critical thinker because I can think clearly and it improves the way I think. Okay, I think ang answer ni Miss Abaw gikan gyapon sa Google. Again, I am asking sa inyong answer sa question number 4 is from your own words. Dili gikan sa internet. Okay, so please send another answer, Miss Abaw. So we have here from Miss Payat. Yes, I am critical thinker because critical thinkers know that it is impossible to be right about everything. I am not again, what is this? I am not uh, talking about other critical thinkers, but I am asking about you as a critical thinker. Okay? Again, the question was okay, in 50 words, explain in your own words why you are a critical thinker. So, take note sa word nga you nga ako pang i-capitalize. Meaning, imong kaugalingon, dili sa uban nga critical thinkers. So again, please answer from your own words ang question number 4. Dili gikan sa internet or sa Google. So I am sorry but I will not be recording the answers nga makita na ko sa internet. Sa question number 4. So katong walay approve sign, wala na ko siya ga-record. So let us go to Mr. Halia. Logics, the tool of the sciences is called as Archum, the art of arts. Okay, so I will record this. Halia. Again, after sa atong live stream, answers from group chat and sa YouTube, dili na nato i-record para fair and square. Assignment na din sa mamawi. Then Rementiso, for me, critical thinking is how you analyze idea of message and how the message was delivered to you and your response to suit the message you answer. Okay, Rementiso. Then from Susie, logic shows the relationship between the parts of an idea and the whole idea. Okay, so scientific rules. So, okay, Susie. So number 4 na lang kulang, Susie. Okay, Hahalia, science is a systematic study of some aspect of the natural world that seeks to discover laws, regularities, principles by which God governs His creation. Logic as a science seeks to discover rules that distinguish good reasoning from poor reasoning, rules that are then simplified and systematized. Okay, so hapit na mahuman si Mr. Hahalia. Again, answers ninyo sa question number 4 must be from your own words, from your own thoughts, dili gikan sa Google o dili gikan sa internet. So, ma-check man ako sa internet kung gi-copy paste ra ninyo. And I will not accept answers nga gikan sa internet because gusto na ko makita inyong ability to think and to reason nga nung critical thinkers kamo. Okay? So, from Morelio, critical thinking is the process of using reasoning to discern what is true. Logic is an art to apply the principles of reasoning to analyze and create arguments, proofs, and other chain of reasoning. Logic as a science seeks to discover rules that distinguish good reasoning from poor reasoning. I'm a critical thinker because I will analyze the situation first before I will do it, and I'm willing to explore new things to upgrade my knowledge so that I can engage in independent self learning. Okay, let me check if. Okay, I am sorry, Mr. Morelio. Your answer from number 4 is taken from Google. Klaro kayo. So I will not be recording your answer sa number 4, Mr. Morelio. Again, because it is not from your own idea or thought or concept, but from Google. Okay, so I will only record 1, 2, and 3 unless you give me another answer sa imuhang number 4. That is for Mr. Murillo. 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 4. And then we have here Christina Saliring. Critical thinking for me is when you try to think outside the box. It's where you try to analyze all possible answers. Okay, thank you, Miss Saliring. Again, we still have about 9 minutes para sa inyong answers. From Miss Abyss. Yes, I am critical thinker because I think clearly and can change the situation and promote personal growth and overall processes. Okay, let me check your answer, Miss Abyss, if this was taken from the internet. Okay, so under review pa ni answer ni Miss Abis. So number 4, and then from Saliring, logic is considered as an art because it has deep meaning. You should analyze every word just to come up with the answer. Logic also considered as a science because it involves ideas. Okay, Saliring. Okay, Balatero, I consider myself as a critical thinker as well. Consider thinking. Okay, so again, Miss Balatero, nagpareha sa internet ng imuhang answer. And dili sana ko i-record. Okay, from Miss Payot, I am critical thinker because I have the ability to know what is right about everything and I am observant and as well as analyze something or what I am doing. I am wise when it comes to decision making. Okay, Miss Payot. Kung magbalik-balik ang inyong answer, may bawa na nato kay may bawa na to nga nagikan sa internet ninyong answer if magbalik-balik. Okay? So under review ning uban. Okay, I am a critical thinker because I want to learn more. I want to gain knowledge about everything. Everything that can help me to build a better self and can improve how I live. Being a critical thinker involves sharing of ideas and accepting others' opinions. You just need to understand the message conveyed, analyze it so that you can come up with an answer. The time you ask a question, it's the time that you are considered as a critical thinker because you are questioning something that triggered your knowledge. I'm a critical thinker because I don't just focus on one thing, one answer. I'm filled with questions that triggered my brain so that I can think more. Okay, so thank you, Miss Saliring, for answering question number 4. Okay, so complete na si Miss Saliring. Rementeso. Okay. Dito ko sa imong answer sa number 4. For me, people are the only animals that can think systematically because of the talent that God has given to us. Being critical thinker is how you analyze the idea of the message and how the message was delivered to you and your response to suit the message. Again, so nagbalik na nga answer kaganina. So I will not be recording your answer sa number 4. Remintiso, Christian. Will only record 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so again, I am asking for your personal thoughts sa number 4. Personal answer. Dili kay gikan sa Google or sa internet. Okay, we still have 4 minutes. Okay, so I'll be posting your assignment for week number 6. Okay, so your assignment is posted sa GC. Deadline ana is next week. And I am also posting this sa ato ang live chat sa mga naka-login sa atong live chat. Okay? Again, katong mga answer sa number 4 nga gikuha sa internet, sa Google, dili to nako sila i-record. Kay my question was your own personal words or in your own words. So Google words from Google's are not from your own words or from your own idea. So wala naman ako answer sa number 4. Dili na po matest ang inyong ability to think and your ability to reason if sa internet mo magkuha sa inyong answer o sa Google. Okay? Okay, from Susie, I consider myself a critical thinker because it is important for me to think critically in order to better understand a certain situation. In this way, it can help myself to improve my thinking skills so that I will be able to know what is right and what is good. Okay, Susie. Okay, so let us end our online class. Thank you for logging in and joining our class. Again, ang assignment sa week 5, deadline will be this Friday. And then for assignment for week 6 will be next week ang deadline. Okay? So katong nag-answer again, nga gikan sa Google o gikan sa internet, sa ilang question number 4, answer sa question number 4, dili sila nako i-record kay you are not following instructions. Okay, sa katong mga na-record na, very good. I hope nga dili tagikan sa internet kay dili na ko siya ma-check diretso-diretso while naka-live stream. So, ato to siya double check after ani para makita na to if gikan dito sa inyo nga answer sa question number 4. Kay ang uban gi-copy paste lang sa internet or gi-copy paste lang gikan sa Google. Okay? So, live stream will end. Thank you for participating and God bless and keep safe. Okay, so pwede na makalag out. So stream will end in a few minutes. Okay, so thank you, Miss Abukay.